can't let you go now that I got.
Guys, I really wish it wasn't true, but the world just lost an angel. Jane Marczewski, also known as Nightbird.
Oh dang, oh my, now I can't hide. Said I knew myself, but I guess I lied.
Who famously earned the rare golden buzzer at America's Got Talent, who made tens of millions cry hearing her incredible angelic voice, just lost her battle with cancer. And as much as it's truly heartbreaking to see her go, I encourage you to stay with me till the end, even if you don't know her, because her story is really worth your time. This story of how she fought with love until her last breath will inspire you to be strong enough to face anything in your life.
Slow death, short rise. Pain's just mercy in disguise.
Mercy in disguise. This is how Nightbird treated all of the painful things that happened to her. Even if she was diagnosed with terminal cancer that had spread to her lungs, spine and liver, with a 2% chance of survival and only 6 months left to live, even if her husband divorced her just 2 weeks after that.
My husband said he didn't want to do it anymore.
I mean, many of us in her situation would just give up. We would ask, why me?
I still had lung tumors that were preventing me from being able to sing at full capacity.
But instead of giving up, Nightbird chose to spread her wings. She chose to fight with all her heart.
Don't you want to see what happens if you don't give up?
After her beautiful audition went super viral, the world took notice. She bravely shared her gifted voice to the public, and millions of hearts were touched by her words. Personally, I will never forget these words that she said. You can't wait until life isn't hard anymore before you decide to be happy. And that is exactly how she lived.
For me, I've been sick for a long time, and for a long time I felt like that disqualified me and I couldn't make music because I needed to wait until everything was better. And I just realized, like, no, my life isn't something that's going to happen to me in the future. My life is happening now.
She accepted that life gave her a 2% survival rate, saw the beauty in the fact that it was not zero, and kept pushing to make something beautiful out of it.
Look around, how lucky we are to be alive right now. The fact that we're alive is a miracle.
Sadly, just a few months ago, Nightbird would already start showing signs of weakness. At this point, she was already fighting cancer for 4 years.
To tell you the truth, I have been curled up in a ball like a little cocktail shrimp, having an A+ pity party for myself. Because it's been a bad month. It's been really pretty devastating.
But just last month, as she composed the last Instagram post she will ever type with her own hands, Nightbird still chose to show the self she always knew. The one that felt pretty, alive, awake, human, real. There will be many moments in your life when something knocks you down, when it feels like you simply cannot survive or get through it. But if there's one thing this beautiful angel has taught all of us, it is that life will always be worth fighting for. Your dreams and passions will always be worth living for.
Just because life is really hard and really painful doesn't mean that it's not also really beautiful.
Like a night bird who spreads its wings in the middle of darkness, you don't need everything in your life to look perfect and bright before you decide to fly. And whatever little strength you have in your body, in your heart, know that you can turn your pain into magic that lasts even beyond your lifetime.
Sadness and grief and mourning and lamenting and crying and screaming and being angry, these are ways that we honor what was lost.
Rest in peace, Nightbird.
All the dreamers in me, we aren't afraid of losing it, 'cause if it breaks, we'll start